Hey people, Vic here. Yeah, no, I can't do the Seth imitation, so let's just not bother. But welcome to a nice Saturday evening and a continuation of our Starcraft II campaign, including of course, our classic unit challenge. So my plan for today is to actually finish the Heart of the Swarm campaign, which puts us then at like 66% of the classic unit challenge, because I will play the Nova missions as well, but I don't think I will extend the classic unit challenge to the Nova missions because they're just too different. But the main story, also this is just story-wise, isn't really part of the trilogy. So the trilogy we will have through relatively soon. I mean, I only played on the weekend, so progress is a bit slow. However, I do play relatively long, so in the way, progress is also relatively quick. Anyway, 20 missions completed already. I think the campaign has 26 in total, and that might include another evolution mission, so maybe just 5 normal missions left. Shouldn't take too long, we can definitely do that tonight. Last mission, Phantoms of the Void. Narut's corpse lies at the heart of Amon's temple, but the battle has cost Kerrigan dearly. Her swarm gathers around her as her wounds heal. Let me just do a very, very quick check of my Discord messages that came in there. There we go. And let's jump back in. I'll also have to move my webcam a little bit, probably. And of course we also have the essence counter up again, because this is still Heart of the Swarm and they keep talking about that stuff. So yeah, Skyger Station.
Once Jim is safe, I will come for you, Mengsk. And you won't have any hybrid to protect you.
Yep. Skyger Station, which at the surface is just a Dominion research station, is destroyed. We also recruited Stukov, infested Stukov into the team, who was held there but escaped. And with no other place to go, he joined our efforts.
Narod is dead and the hybrid lab is destroyed. I am the final loose end. I suppose you kill me now.
If you want to leave, I won't stop you.
Where would I go? Half man, half Zerg. A monster.
Didn't we
I understand.
have that dialogue already?
Believe me. Stay with the swarm, and perhaps the way will become clear.
We've had this dialogue already, so
Nothing else. It will be interesting.
you can just repeat the dialogues?
Narod is dead.
Ah, okay, okay. That could have affected our essence counter, because we can just do the dialogues all over again. Then obviously the counter would just keep going up. But I'm fair, so we are at 60. 60 times someone in this game has said essence. And it might go up even higher, though I think it will slow down now in the end game. Kerrigan is also almost fully leveled up, just one more. Or is it 2? No, it's 1. Just one more level up and she gets the last set of abilities. We'll take a look at that when it happens. And the rest of the levels are really just, I think, stat boosts. Let's see, Leaping Strike. I think I will get back to Kinetic Blast, because I do like her to have a bit more range. The extra damage is cool, of course, with the Leaping Strike. But she has so little range with that. The rest, I think, is quite alright. Mend could be interesting. Wild Mutation, however. Hello, Angel. Nice to have you. 27 mission it is, but do the evolution missions count? Let's actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, the evolution missions do count. Okay, so there is going to be one more evolution mission for the Ultralisk. For all the... And on the Swarm host as well, I think. Yeah, I think the Swarm Host will get another evolution mission, or it might, and the Ultralisk definitely. The Swarm Host maybe, all the others have had theirs. Not that I use most of them, but you know.
At your orders, we will move our Leviathan into Dominion space.
They all do.
And begin searching for the Terran ship Hyperion. You wish their help in finding the Terran Jim Raynor.
What was the evolution for the Swarm Host? Because this one I don't remember. Yeah, the evolution missions are kind of boring. I think in concept they're alright, but they are far too long. Like I remember the one mission, which one was it? Was it with the I think with the roaches, because at first you have to like collect 3 essences, but the creatures that gave the essence were so incredibly tanky, you just spent like 15 minutes or so before you could even get to the mutation itself. That was pretty ass. Let's travel to Dominion space. Makes them spawn faster, spawn while buried. Isn't that like one of the mutations that I can pick? I'll check it out in a minute. Hey, it's characters from the last game.
We're picking up some kind of reading.
Warning. Psionic waveform detected. Scale. Unclassifiable.
Oh, so badass.
What happened to you? How?
There's no time. Listen carefully. Jim is alive and I can't find him. But you can. Hack the Dominion network and figure out where they're holding him.
How can we trust her? Valerian, if there's even a chance that Jim is alive, I'm going after him.
Hacking the Dominion security network will prove difficult.
Only one man can hack that network. Colonel Orlan.
What is it with Colonel Orlan?
Mira Han.
The mercenary leader.
I call him Mira's fun.
Is she a friend of yours?
Not exactly. It's complicated. Let's just get this done.
Find him, Matt. We both owe it to him.
I don't see Matt's problem with Mira. I mean, sure, she's a gangster, but she really likes him, so he could have gotten someone far worse. Shouldn't complain that much. We've got new conversations, including the hacker, so maybe the counter will go up after all. The only hacker who can hack the network. Yeah, it would be cool if he got more like characterization, like in Wings of Liberty as well. He was just like, hey, we've got that advisor, that old one. We need to crack it. Okay, go to Colonel Orlan and smash his forces and force him to do it, and then he's just dropped off the radar again. Another issue with the game, that in terms of characterization. But yeah, let's see here. Burrow. Yeah, here it's a mutation. Like here's the Burrow one, here's the faster spawn one, and here's the one that allows them to attack both ground and air. But it's not an evolution. But I actually read an interesting Reddit thread about the characterization in this game. Because let me just search for something. Starcraft 1. It was like basically the thing again, like a technical limitation breeds creativity in the widest sense. Briefing room. There it is. Okay, this picture's maybe a bit too small. That one's better. That one's better. So, switch scene. Also, I can see my bloody, my browser, but that doesn't matter. Like the thread, the writer and the thread, his idea was that basically in StarCraft 1, you were basically limited to 4 characters per faction, because you only had these 4 portrait frames in the briefing room, which is where the story happened, basically. So, but that in turn meant that these 4 characters were better developed because they would stick with you the entire campaign. Like in Starcraft 1, you had on the Terran side, you had Raynor, you had Kerrigan, you had Mengsk, so that were 3. And then like slot 4 was taken by the advisor or General Duke or someone else, but you basically just had like 3 characters who were the main characters for the entire... Yeah, Duke, but he didn't show up that often. But basically because they were limited to a few characters, you could spend more time developing them. Whereas like in Starcraft II, when you go, for example, to the Wings of Liberty campaign, you have like Dr. Hansen for just like 3 or 4 missions, and then she just disappears, and her only characterization is, I'm worried about my people and I need a new place to live. Okay, and then she's gone.
Never conquer our enemies by doing nothing.
Be silent, Isha. I know what I'm doing. And then you had like Tosh. I mean, he's pretty relatively cool, but still, he just has like his 3 or 4 missions, and then he's basically disappeared again. So none of these people really have a big of an impact on the story as a whole. They just have like their little side story, and then it's like closed off from everything else. And then that's it. Whereas like in StarCraft 1 you had fewer characters, but they had more impact on the story, and this game goes in the other direction. I mean, the Zerg campaign is relatively limited in terms of characters, that's true. However, I will say that most of the characters feel pretty lame. Like Isha, for example, she's so super boring. I'm honestly also not a big fan of Abathar. I don't know why people like him all that much.
When I see the stars arrayed before me like this, I think of Earth. I remember its green hills.
You can't go home again.
I know. I have no place on Earth now.
I mean, I won't let you. Your return would be noticed by the government of Earth. They might consider another expedition to our little corner of space.
They will come back someday, you know.
I do, and I will be ready for them.
And that is a storyline I would have found much more interesting than the one I got. The UED returning in force. Yeah, that's my problem basically with most of these characters, is that they were so unlike the Zerg as they were established in the previous game. Because originally the Zerg were really a hive mind. They had like a small bunch of commanders who had any kind of personality, the Cerebrates and the Overmind, and the rest were really just beasts. Who only followed the will of their superiors, and that will was pretty simple, just destroy and consume everything else. And now this game tries to turn them like into the orcs, like they're actually pretty heroic and they just have a different mindset and different morals, but they just try to get stronger and find their own place and blah blah blah. It tries to humanize them, but in the same vein it actually, like, by humanizing them, it like deserts them in a way, you could say. But yeah, the UED returning that would have been a pretty cool story, because from what I've read a little bit about it, but from what I've read, the UED attack and Brood War was actually not a big deal for the UED as a whole. Like, they failed, of course, but there's like mention somewhere that they didn't even use their best equipment. They basically just scrounged up whatever they could find on the way. Which also explains why in the game they use the same units as the normal Terrans. But it's not like their main force, so while they did have a setback, they are still super strong, probably stronger than everything in this entire sector, because I mean that scrounged up attack force in Brood War had actually won. They had defeated the Overmind, they had controlled the Overmind. They had defeated Mengsk and taken Korhal for themselves. They had basically the sector under control, and were only beaten because all the other factions who originally hated each other teamed up on them. But if like a small ad hoc attack force can do that, then like Earth's united fleets would be like an apocalypse level threat to the sector. And in my opinion, a more interesting one than, oh, Aemon wants to destroy the universe, but whatever.
We have arrived in Dominion space. Should we move on Korhal?
Not yet. I have to deal with something first.
Will this give us some special advantage, my queen? Should Abathur be ready for new essence?
Silence. This is a personal matter. It will end badly, but I must see it through.
There we go. I didn't expect her to actually say that word. I was expecting that more with him. But maybe he adds a few more to the count.
Why are you so obsessed with collecting essence?
It will mean survival.
Because new essence makes you powerful?
Power will be a trap. The pack leaders fell to this.
If it's not power, what is it you get from essence?
Essence is
Ah,
change.
I can't keep up.
Change is survival. Collect and live.
Come on.
Stay still
There we go.
and die.
Okay, we've just added 5 utterances of essence in like 2 minutes. If they keep that pace up, then the game is over. It's just completely gone.
To hack the Dominion's restricted network, we need the best decryption expert out there, Colonel Orlan. Unfortunately, he's being held captive by Mira Han, one of the meanest and craziest mercenary leaders alive.
She's nice. Don't talk about her like that. She's always been helpful to Raynor's cause. For a given amount of money, but she's not the craziest and the meanest.
Mira Han, this is Prince Valerian. Do you read me?
Of course I do, Princess. I know you're working with Matthew. Put him on, please.
You forget yourself, mercenary. Hello, Mira.
Matthew, you never write, you never call. It's almost like you don't care.
I'm here to ask for your help. You've got Colonel Orlan and we need him. He's the only man who can hack the Dominion's deep encryption network.
Well, I'd love to help. I just need the permission of James Raynor.
Jim's not here right now.
Oh, dear. Then I'm afraid I cannot give you Colonel Orlan.
Look, Mira, we need Orlan to rescue Jim. Just hand him over.
A mercenary's reputation is all that she has, darling. I will not relinquish my prisoner to anyone but the client. Not even to someone with your devilish good looks and brooding intensity. Sorry.
We could destroy her operations in this asteroid field. That will get her attention.
We'll have to cripple her prime space station. She won't make it easy for us.
We need to set up our own base.
And one of Mira's fleet stations is nearby. We can take them out and set up our own station.
And what follows is maybe a relatively fun mission, but one I still find incredibly silly and a bit misplaced. It just feels so weird.
Keep your eyes open. Sensors are showing the location of
Let's
Mira's
see how
station
strong is
now.
this 8
Might as
damage.
well get started.
Fires really fast.
Easy thrusters. Make it.
Hey kids, the asteroids ahead are too dense to navigate. You'll have to do a
Yeah.
Those short jumps are good for getting out of danger too.
I can imagine. Because of the short setup, this will basically turn into like a League of Legends map,
Keep your eyes open.
as you will see in a few minutes.
Nice and easy.
Let me just clear the way.
Make it
Can we also repair super fast, so damage is not really an issue.
Mira's got a fighter patrol nearby. Too many for our main guns to take on all at once.
I don't know, this looks pretty
We can
good.
launch a sortie of our own TAC fighters. That'll even the odds.
Barely a scratch on my ship, but it's too many for our main guns to take on all at once. Yada yada yada, only complaining. I even forgot his name. What was he called again? Swan. Let's show him how we deal with a fighter patrol. Yeah, they deal some damage, but still,
Make it so.
not a big issue.
Keep your eyes open.
Those ordnance towers have long-range attacks that deal a lot of damage.
Oh, indeed they do.
Our long-range Yamato cannon deals even more.
75 damage at 1 cooldown is actually pretty powerful.
Easy thrusters.
fighter strike level 1.
Course laid in.
Oh, well, let's just launch them. Just for support. Get that out. Which also fires much faster than the normal Yamato cannon. Ah, there's some repairs that we can get.
That's a repair bot. If we grab it, I can instantly repair the Hyperion and replace lost TAC fighters.
Wait, if we grab it, wouldn't like the bot repair that, not you?
Nice work. We can salvage this base and have it start manufacturing automated fighters for us.
Every time it puts a fleet together, it'll send them against Mira's guys.
Can we just discuss this with her?
It doesn't work that way out here, Valerian.
Yep, first we have to kill like 1 million people to just get her to notice.
Hey, mag mines. Those babies pack a punch. They come at you in a straight line, so you can dodge them, or even use jump to get out of their way.
Can you please stop explaining how this mission works? I can figure it out myself. Ah, this game.
Coordinates locked.
Mineral fields. We can harvest these for more resources.
Get those minerals and I can upgrade the Hyperion. Make her even tougher.
Okay, that's good. So, okay, there's a whole ton up there.
Sensors show dense clusters of minerals nearby, but they're guarded by mag mines.
That's not a problem. The ship should be fast enough.
Nice and easy. Course laid in.
Or I can just shoot them down. Half of them at least. There we go. 250. Da-da-da-da.
Nice and easy.
Okay, this is almost enough already. It's just lacking 50.
Sensors indicate we gathered all the minerals in this area.
And there's the rest, so we are pretty much upgraded to level 2. There's next wave of fighters. Yay! So we deal 9 damage and got 4 plating. I've got better fighters.
Get more minerals and I'll do it again.
Yes,
Sensors
on
are
it.
picking up Kalmorian operations nearby. They've got some tough defenses.
And they've got a capital class ship. We could always bypass them.
No,
They might have some valuable resources or equipment.
I don't know the word bypass.
Nice and easy.
Always go for the biggest reward.
Laid in. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, those mines actually hurt a little bit, but there's a repair bot right there. So that's no biggie. Pirate capital ship. Cluster rockets, interesting.
Hyperion actual. Make it so.
Let's distract it with the fighters.
Easy thrusters.
Can I do anything else? I don't have shields or anything of the kind. So I do have to fight it the old-fashioned way.
Bring her around.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Coordinates locked.
Our systems are down. I'm on it.
He alone is on it. Like, we don't have a crew. We don't have a damage control team or anything. It's just him. Just him alone.
So. Course laid in. Easy thrusters. Confirmed. Coordinates locked. Bring her around.
But we're winning this. Victory. There it is.
Make it so.
They had an electric field generator. This baby overloads enemy craft, disabling them for a little while.
More
Get it installed,
skills.
Chief Engineer.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
But there's actually a pretty fun arcade map for Starcraft II that's similar to this one.
Nice and easy.
Everyone picks a ship and then it's like also waves against waves with the ships upgrading as they go. I think it was just really called Star Battles or something pretty simple in terms of name.
Bring her around.
I was never that good at it, but it was fun.
Coordinates locked.
And you could like upgrade all the systems individually, like you could go for range, you could go for attack speed or damage.
Some kind of strange history. Don't encourage her.
Course laid in.
This is the bot, right?
Coordinates locked.
There we go. Send out some fighters. Yep, waste your Yamato on the fighters, that's good. I mean, that cruiser was surely not automated, and I don't know how big the crews in this game are, but that must have cost a whole bunch of lives.
That starport is building more ships to send at us.
We're going to have to take it out fast.
She can't take much more of this.
Radio check. Over.
What? Oh, that's the wrong button.
Keep your eyes open. Coordinates locked.
Maybe I should go for the repair.
Easy thrusters.
Let's go for the repair bot. Grab that really quick. Let's see the griffins. Ah, they do extra damage against armor. That's why they are relatively strong.
Waiting confirmation. Communications online.
Will I also get like upgrades for my space station or something? Phobos class torpedo system. Ooh. Dangerous stuff.
Bring her around. Confirmed. Easy thrusters. Keep your eyes open. Target acquired. Got a bead on it.
Fighters, help out.
Coordinates locked.
Let's crush that. Ah, there's our next level up. Very good.
Make it so.
Nice work. Let's keep pushing forward.
Matthew, that was very rude. Fully automated bases are quite expensive.
Expansive.
Easy thrusters. Confirmed. Easy thrusters.
Dodge. There's another one.
Coordinates
We
locked.
can't dodge them all, not like that.
Make it so.
There's just one more cluster and then... Can we disable them with the electric field? That would be interesting to see. Let's find out.
Bring her around. Coordinates locked.
Zoom!
Major damage. All frames.
Okay, no, I think that didn't work.
Confirmed.
Shame.
Bring her around. Keep your eyes open.
Hey,
Ta-da!
Kerrigan's even stronger now. Yeah, you can thank me later.
I got actually 2 extra
Around here.
damage for this one. That was pretty good.
Nice and easy.
And more fighters in our fighter strike ability.
Coordinates locked. Nice and easy.
Ah, they triggered the mines, that's good.
Easy thrusters.
I don't get any XP for killing those, so point in hanging back like this.
Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open.
Do they also upgrade? No, they don't.
Communications online.
Let's smash that. Yep, this one is definitely manned, so... Oh, there was also something I wanted to do.
Game paused.
I just quickly need to adjust my webcam picture so it is sitting right there. That looks good.
Game resumed.
If it doesn't look good, you'll have to tell me, Angel.
Force laid in.
Like it's a bit small on my screen, so I can't really tell exactly.
Nice and easy. Visual on target. Easy thrusters. Confirmed.
They got the came from behind quote. Which I only figured out many years later that it was a Star Wars reference actually.
Coordinates locked.
Did I change the resolution? No. Why?
Coordinates locked.
Do you mean in the game or where? There, that's my native resolution, that's fine.
Easy thrusters. Confirmed. Make it so.
Anything wrong? Because I know that my native resolution is, I think, a bit higher than the resolution that I stream at, but it never caused any bigger problems.
Bring her around. Force laid.
Yeah, that's because my native resolution is slightly bigger. because I've got that, like, what is it called? I've got 16 to 10, I think, instead of 16 to 9 or something. But I'll have to do some setup, in the coming days anyway, because I also want to switch software and go to OBS, and so I'll have to set that up properly. So I'll probably play around with settings a bit more. There we go, max level. Another 2 damage.
I don't think we can squeeze any more out of her.
Matthew, you stole all my minerals.
Keep your eyes open.
Well, but you stole his heart. Or something. Yeah, it just melts them. They don't stand a chance.
Hyperion actual. Got a beat on it. Make it so. Nice and easy. Target acquired. Engage target.
Get out of that way. Let's actually go in and activate the electric field like that.
Make this easy on you.
When have you ever made anything easy on me?
I always thought you like it rough.
Ooh. Kinky. Better leave that out of the public comms. I don't need those minerals, but I want to grab them anyway. Raynor's raiders can use all the resources they can get.
Nice and easy. Make it so. Easy thrusters. Got a beat on it. Locked. Keep your eyes open. Coordinates locked.
Hello? Fire. There we go. Let's go for the deactivation again. That was pretty useful.
Keep your eyes open. Bring her around.
Yeah, but the small black ribbons, they were always there, I think.
Make it so. Keep your eyes open.
But I don't think they're that bad. They're really small. Also, I will get... I will actually get a new overlay in the near future. At least I probably will. Because I did ask a friend if she can... and she's good at graphic design and stuff like that. And so I asked her if she could, like, design something for me. I just have to send her some... sketches. But my idea is actually something akin to the Terran interface in StarCraft here. So I would also have like a little portrait frame for my webcam, and then the actual gameplay would be also framed in like all that grey metal console look. I've got some ideas for sub badges and so on and so forth. Yeah, porting out of here. But I just have to send her some sketches and then she will get to work on that. That's also something that I've just not bothered with for years. But I feel that I should. Those laser mines are annoying.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, let's dodge. Let's go in for the kill. Ah, come on! Yamato cannon. There we go. There we go. Yep, all in all, pretty simple mission.
Stop! Stop! You win, Matthew.
She is very
Hey Loons! How are you doing?
Take Colonel Orlan and go right now.
I'm sending that disreputable fellow to you in a shuttle.
You people are all crazy. Why would I help you?
We could send you back to Mirahan.
And tell me what you need.
I must rebuild Mira's marauders thanks to you, Matthew. But I will see you again.
Not too soon, I hope. And I thought Dominion politics were vicious.
Bloody trifle. Getting good stuff there, apparently. Are you still out, or are you back home? What was that? Don't let the magma hit the Hyperion. Okay, I didn't manage that, but anyway. Oh, no, okay, I thought you would be gone for the entire evening. I see. Then just kick back, and as you say, get some snacks ready.
Brood Mother Noctul has contacted us. She speaks for the remaining brood mothers, not under your control. They feel your power, and they wish to return to the swarm.
Brood mothers, hear me. I am sending you the location of our enemies across the sector. Destroy them. Burn their strongholds in my name. Then, you shall be one.
And kill millions of civilians.
We shall do this, my queen.
That actually rhymes.
With their return, the swarm will be whole. You are very near to your victory.
Indeed I am. Mengsk was probably shitting his pants right now.
Have you found anything?
Colonel Orlan is hacking into the Dominion net right now.
Tell him he's got 1 hour.
I won't do that, Kerrigan.
That doesn't work like that, Kerrigan.
In over your head. Don't make it worse.
If the Dominion sense our intrusion, they'll move Jim or kill him. I am not going to risk failure because you are impatient. So save your threats.
He's smart. He knows how it's done.
You've done some growing up since your moja.
Zerg are not the only ones who adapt.
Very well. I will wait for your expert to do his work.
I think there was also a movie, but I can't really try to remember which one it was. There was also like a dialogue like that. How long does it take? 1 hour. You have 5 minutes. No, it takes 1 hour. It doesn't go any faster. But I've seen the movie, but I don't remember which one it was.
Not the sort of spacecraft I am used to, but it is good to be aloft once more.
The brood mothers dislike working with Terrans.
They were necessary to my plans.
They are asking if we may destroy the Terrans, now that they are no longer useful.
Tell them the Terrans are not to be harmed. It is my will.
I will tell them, my queen.
That's a bit late after you already told them to destroy like 5 planets or so. You could have told them that a bit earlier. But alright. It's fine. I am not going to question.
There will be no essence.
Oh, come on.
I cannot collect if there is none.
We are here because our queen orders it. Do not dare question.
I follow for essence.
You must learn obedience, Primal.
Yes, come to me. I will collect your essence.
Oh, come on, really.
Enough. Zagara, do not speak for me. Tahaka, do not collect from my swarm.
I mean, this is Blizzard we're talking about. Blizzard were never that original in terms of story and stuff, but surely somebody looked over all these scripts and, like, proofread them and edited them, and this is what they came up with.
Is it possible for the swarm to hack into the Dominion's network?
Terran systems inelegant. Problem with interchange. Many factors obstruct request.
Obviously not, no.
Language.
So our thoughts are too different for anything beyond simple transmissions.
Accurate. Zerg processes complex. Incompatible with Terran machinery.
Then it's up to Valerian now.
I mean, it gives me a certain degree of amusement, but let's do a quick check. This campaign has been going on for 18 hours. Okay, 18 hours. I need a I need a calculator really quick because I'm too lazy to do it myself. Yes, that's just the electrical plug for my phone calculator. So 18 times 60 divided by 68. So every 15 minutes someone is talking about essence in this game. And these 15 minutes also includes this raw gameplay where no one's talking a whole lot. So if you like discard the gameplay and just boil it down to the actual cutscenes and dialogue, then it's probably like every 5 minutes someone is talking about essence. This game. Give me the next mission.
Time to contact Valerian and Horner. I have to know where Jim is.
That was a very brief briefing. That puts the brief in briefing, so to speak. And you are right, Angel. There is a Swarm Host Evolution mission, though I really can't, for the life of me, remember what it was. But let's just find out. Rescue Jim Raynor from the Dominion. Have you ever played Starcraft II Self-Loons?
Kerrigan. We found him.
Where?
He's being held on the Moros, a mobile prison ship that jumps every hour to a randomized set of coordinates. There's no way to predict where it will jump next.
They've got to resupply sometime.
Exactly. We know the ship will be at the Atlas station for 32 minutes tomorrow. Atlas will send a tanker out to the Moros, but when the fueling's done, it's gone. Our associate Tosh volunteered to infiltrate.
No, you've done your part. I'll handle this myself.
Be careful, Kerrigan. This place makes New Folsom look like a nursery.
You haven't. Well, if you have any like for real-time strategy, then you should. Because it's one of the best out there. For all my complaining about the characters and the story and such, the gameplay is spot on, mostly. And of course there's other games in the franchise, so this doesn't really speak for all of StarCraft.
I'm in.
Our sensors are tracking you. I'll relay any tactical information I can. Be careful, Kerrigan. My father will have made every precaution to ensure no one reaches Commander Raynor.
He's not prepared for me.
Ooh, badass. I did see that on Steam, that you started RimWorld.
The hell was that?
Let's see, what can I do? Kinetic Blast. Let's just blast her. And some extra units just for me. Maybe I should have gone for Mend, but now it's too late.
Hit the alarm!
The platform retracted. We're going around.
More units. RimWorld I've watched a bit of on Twitch, but oh wait, there's roaches. I can't use roaches. Once those are cleared, I also can't use the Swarm Queen. Ah, damn it. Kill her. Kill the roach. Kill that roach. There we go. I did watch some RimWorld on Twitch, but I don't find it the most exciting game to watch, to be honest. At least if you're not an enthusiast, I think. There we go, what's this? Let's try that as well. I believe that the game is good, but as I said, I just didn't find it so exciting to watch, but it could also just be me. Zelda, on the other hand, is more fun to watch. Let's kill that. Can't use those.
Make your peace. We are without limit.
When are you going to continue? Ah, tomorrow, right? You always have your Sundays. And some Zergling reserves, that's good. We don't need infestors. I see some roaches there that we don't need. That should be good. Tomorrow evening. I've never been much of a Zelda player myself. The only Zelda game that I've finished is Twilight Princess. I've also played some Wind Waker and some A Link to the Past, but never finished those. Not that I found them bad or anything, but I just never really dived that deep into the franchise. Taking some heavy losses there. Oh dear. Guess Kerrigan will have to solo this. But she should be powerful enough for that. I mean, she deals 46 damage. And where did she get the attack buff? Ah, she was also mutated. Ah, that's nice. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I do hope that... I also followed you on YouTube, by the way. And Angel, if you... I'll just look for your channel later as well. Because I noticed that I hadn't subscribed your channel either. You don't have any guards, you have to just survive this on your own. These are all good. The rest can go and die. Wait, 50? Don't you have like 300? Or did I see that wrong? On YouTube I was at 400. Ah, you mean on Twitch? Yeah, on Twitch they're called followers, not subscribers. That's the small difference that I always also keep mixing up myself. Let's destroy the tanks before they can deploy. Yeah. Growth is a difficult topic. I mean, I've been streaming for 5 years now. I started 2018. And on average I still got like 3 viewers per stream or something. It's sad. I've often had really strong doubts about myself. Like, am I good enough? Why don't I get the numbers that I want? Yes. Especially when I look at like other people, not you. You're all good, but I've seen streams that are much lower quality than mine and they get many more viewers and I just don't get it. You know what, you just stay here and be my rear guard or whatever.
I am the swarm.
But a bunch of times I was like thinking like, should I maybe just give up? Am I just not cut out for this kind of thing? But I was also too stubborn to actually give up, so here I am. Just pushing on. Though lately it's been going a bit better, I will say. I mean, I got you two guys here, so that's that's a good start.
Make your peace.
There's a large number of guards nearby.
If I implant virophages here, the infested will tear into those defenses.
It's your call.
I am the swarm.
Okay, she can do that herself. I don't actually need like those virus thingies. Destroy the flame tower. That should burn down by itself. Can also get started here.
It is time.
And I will say that even small things make a big difference, because I've had phases where I was like streaming for weeks and had no one watching me at all. But if you have even like 1 or 2 people there, not doesn't even take more than that, but if you have just like 1 or 2 people there who are watching, that really makes a big difference, because all of a sudden it feels like you're actually having company and people appreciate what you're doing. So you don't need 100 viewers or anything, you just need like a small number is already good enough to motivate you, at least motivate me. Okay, let's see, this should be easy. Now with all that coming in, this should really be no problem. Oh, let's speed it up nonetheless. Yeah, lost most of my Hydralisks again, never mind. Let's buff them. Infested super turrets. But I mean, also the cool thing is that I guess we can all benefit from each other. Like, we're watching each other's streams, buffing our numbers, enjoying ourselves, so it's all mutually beneficial in a way. Let's go with that. Bit too late for that, guys. Yeah, I actually did look at, what was it, no, not Vocaloid, that's the singing thing from Japan. Vulcanoids. Vulcanoids, yeah, sorry. And that, at first glance at least, that looks pretty interesting, so I will take a close look at that. And as Loon said, right now we are having Bower trauma, that's definitely the case. There should be one more secret document somewhere. Is there any branch that I missed? Not here, not here. Definitely not there. No, 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 no. Must be somewhere here then.
We are without limit.
This isn't happening. Destroy the coupling. Jettison the prison deck.
You heard the man. Blast it. We're cutting the prisoners loose.
I am the swarm.
Okay, so to get all my units back, I can just snipe him. Let's buff ourselves and destroy that. Let's got the queen. Get rid of the queen. She has no place in this attack force. Ah, those bloody tanks. Ah, so you're still in range. Holy hell. Yeah, snipe that. There we go. And we love you for it, Angel. You play some good games.
No time like
I'm already looking forward to tomorrow. And that's also the reason why I just keep not including the Sundays into
What did he just say?
They are all heroes, willing to sacrifice their lives in order to end your miserable existence. You and James Raynor can burn together.
Kerrigan, we just watched the bridge explode. The Moros is tearing itself apart. You have to save Jim. We're running out of time.
this is basically the reason why I keep not including the keep not including the Sundays into the Bower polls, because I want to watch Command and Conquer on Sundays. We got a timed section now. Timed section with very few units if we stay true to the challenge. But we'll manage. Kerrigan is pretty strong.
Make your peace.
Sometimes it does, but I'll be honest, I love Bower Trauma, but having a break every now and then is not too bad. Because I do have other games that I want to play. Okay, this is actually... Oh dear. Ah, damn. There's too much DPS that they have. I don't have the men, that's the problem. That's the problem. I guess I could try and redo this mission. Really, that's the checkpoint?
No time like the present. Our conquest.
Fire, you idiots!
Make your peace.
Well, I didn't take the healing ability because I didn't know what this mission entails. On the normal strategy maps, the wild mutation is pretty powerful. Don't heal each other, heal me. I might. I mean, I can still restart the mission.
Oh, screw this! Run!
Or just play it more careful. We'll have to see. The tank has to go. Now we run. Ah, they're also slowing us down. Run, run, run.
Make your peace.
Run faster.
We adapt.
Destroy this one. There we go.
Make your peace.
But kiting is going to be difficult with the time limit, but let's give it a try. I've beaten all other missions so far.
Where do we go? The whole side of the ship is gone.
Oh, there's some reinforcements all of a sudden. Help me, minions! That's better.
Our conquest continues.
That might work now. At least I got a few units. Those Zerglings aren't that strong. They're going to be dead in a minute anyway.
This is the prison deck. There aren't any escape pods.
Well, that just violates so many conventions, but... Sniped. Yep, there go all my Zerglings. I've still got 3.
Our conquest continues.
And still 2.5 minutes. Oh, not these guys again. Are they still that strong against light? Yeah, they are. Luckily, Kerrigan isn't light.
I am the swarm. This world is mine. No time like the present. The swarm conquers all.
Ah, that slowdown is super annoying. 2 minutes.
No time.
And there's the next batch. Let me guess, this is where the document is that I need for the extra level up.
The Terran vessel is falling apart. You must hurry, my queen.
Yeah, there's the document. Yeah, we either take the rest of the army with us, or we... or we take the mend. I think I'll try again with the mend. The mission isn't that long. So let's go Kerrigan. Switch that to this one. This I don't really need. Huh. Now the Fury is pretty strong. Fast attack speed. Especially with the kinetic blast. Not the... never mind. Alright, just 8. That's true. Chain reaction is... I think the rest is pretty good. Kinetic blast is good snipe. Chain reaction lets me do area damage. Mend lets me heal. And Fury gives me higher attack rate. Infest Broodlings. Huh. That's a good point. But I do like Fury. Let's try with the Fury and the Mend again. See how that goes.
Time to contact the...
Blah 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 blah. You've seen that. I think this is my first restart in the entire campaign so far. That's true. I forgot to factor in the chain lightning. Too late.
It is time.
The hell was that?
The swarm conquered. Retribution.
There we go, kids.
Hit the alarm.
The platform retracted. We're going around.
But the Mend range doesn't seem to be that high.
Boldly.
Okay, you go. Get added to Team 1. The rest just stays there.
Craft is under attack by the Queen of Blades. You know what to
Get
do.
closer and heal.
I'm like the
Yeah,
present.
trying to heal the Zerglings is just wasted effort,
The swarm
to be
conquers
honest.
all. This world is mine. I am the swarm. We adapt. Our conquest continues. The swarm conquers all.
That's true. It puts also region. That's, yeah, you're right.
Boldly.
Go.
Make your
Pull back a little bit. But the range is relatively short, so the Zerglings rarely benefit from it, because she's just too far away.
swarm.
If I had given her the jumping leap attack, which would also have reduced her range,
Our conquest
she would be better positioned to also heal the Zerglings, but as it stands, the Zerglings are just cannon fodder, really.
This world is mine. The swarm conquers
But
all.
maybe I can keep the Hydralisks alive.
They're bringing out the big guns.
Yeah, but I'm not going to use the Infestors,
Our conquest
because Infestors aren't classic. Yep, they're not a legacy unit. Okay, this is burning down slowly. Let's snipe that. Actually, if she tanks the shot from the Monk, it should be fine. Do they switch targets? No, they don't. Now they do.
We are without
Oh, no. Let her go in first.
It is
Like that.
time.
There we go.
Kerrigan, they've sealed the primary bulkhead. You're going to have to break through.
Well, like last time, I've got 3 units
Take care of
extra that I didn't have before. The rest is all worthless, though.
The swarm answers your call.
She's breaking into maximum security. Stop her
Let's
now.
waste them first. Okay, this one was next, right?
Bravo engaging.
Oh no, from up there. You go in first, cannon fodder. Just keep them busy. That straddles the line a bit, I know, because technically I am using them, but never mind. Never mind.
Heavy weapons are moving in. Be careful.
Minions, defend our queen.
Yes, do. Kill. Destroy. Kill the tank. There we go. Ah, one last attack. These guys. Let them kill the queen, I don't mind. Are they upgraded? No, they aren't. Hmm.
Speak. Mengsk will suffer. We are without
Go.
limit.
There's the document.
The security station near you holds the ship's prisoner log. If you can, grab it. We'll figure out the rest after Jim's safe.
Make your peace.
However, the ship's prison log gives her upgrade levels, but
Our conquest continues.
not gonna question.
Boldly.
Kerrigan, there's a large number of guards nearby.
If I implant virophages here, the infested will tear into those defenses.
It's your call.
I am the swarm.
Come on, survive. Ah, damn. Too slow.
No
But we've
time
got
for
that.
present.
Snipe that.
Make your peace.
Infest
We are
that.
without limit.
This is burning down.
Swarm conquers all. We adapt. Boldly.
Our allies are in combat.
No time like the present.
This one.
Our
There we
conquest
go.
continues.
Well, they're already doing a good job.
The swarm.
There's our first wave of cannon fodder.
Make your peace.
Let's attack. Better not question where all these infested Terrans come from. Not committing any crimes here, no. Not me. I'm not turning helpless prisoners into cannon fodder or something. Nothing of the kind.
We adapt.
Will you just keep going, please? Just keep attacking. Let's snipe
Make your peace.
one of these first.
We adapt.
Some more Hydras. And some Zerglings, which are going to die anyway. Yep, half of them are already dead. Doesn't matter.
Without limit. The swarm conquers all. I am the swarm.
Sniped. I can't take any of the units with me anyway, so might as well not bother. Snipe the tank.
Heavy damage.
No time.
Let's go for the thing. There we go.
Make your peace. We adapt. I am the swarm. The swarm conquers all. Retribution will be mine. Your queen listens.
Alright. Just where we left off. Blah blah blah, they are heroes all. Oh no, I can't take the units with me, never mind. Wait, we've got a checkpoint, so that's fine. Health regen is on. We still lost the Hydralisks. Yeah, it focuses on the Hydrals. I can't heal them that fast. The Thor is too strong for that.
Make your peace. We are without limit. Our conquest.
Oh, screw this! Run!
We adapt. The swarm conquers all.
Get the tank. There we go. Retreat a little. Ah, no. No, they slow me down anyway. Let's just stay there. Stand our ground.
Enough of this. Tear down that gate. I am the swarm.
Okay, but it should be a bit better now. Oh, there's a lot of range.
Get to the escape pods! Go! Go! Go!
This is the prison deck. There aren't any escape.
We are without.
It actually cut off her dialogue after I killed her. Nice detail. Come on, got the tank. Yeah, this is much better than before. Circlings are even healed.
Our conquest.
Oh, not these guys again. That's going to cost. Do any Hydras make it out? No, they're too strong against light units. Too strong.
The swarm conquers all. This world is mine.
Nonetheless, like last time we had like no health left by this point. Ah, Zibu! Hey!
We are without limit. We adapt.
I order you to snipe one of these. Heal. How are you doing, Zibu? How did the rest of the stream go? Grab that.
Horner, I've got your data.
Did you get the true ending?
I am the swarm.
So how many times did you play it now? 2 or 3 times?
Our conquest continues.
Okay, still 2 minutes left.
Make your peace.
Let's snipe them. Oh dear, that's quite a
Alle
few.
Mannschaften bereit.
That's quite a few. Hey, Joran, thanks. Thanks for the follow. We can win this. Let's snipe that. Go again. Come on. Power through. There we go. Oh, damn. Ah, I got reinforcements. Okay, good. Good. Spawn. Her attacking that 2000 hit point gate all on our own, that would have been maybe a bit slow. Slightly. Just slightly slow. Oh, an Ultralisk, nice. The tank is almost done. Let's snipe the bunker. And I'm almost done. There we go.
Have the Leviathan stabilize this section of the ship.
Wait, why did I do that earlier?
Hold on, Jim. I'm almost there.
Why did I just stabilize the ship 5 minutes ago and spare myself the countdown? Never mind. That's another good question, Angel. Asking, you should have been an investigative journalist. Asking the real hard questions here.
to get you out.
What have you done?
What I had to.
Tell that to Phoenix. Tell it to the millions you butchered.
Billions, please, billions.
You swore you'd kill the Queen of Blades. You were the only one who ever believed in me. Do you still believe in me?
Where did that gun come from? But she never picked it up anywhere. At least I don't remember her ever picking the gun up.
I love you, Jim. Never forget it.
We're done.
I mean, he's not unjustified. He went through hell just to turn a human again, and now she appears in front of him and she's a Zerg. I can see why he would be pissed. Okay, we got 11 levels, and that might actually just max us out, I'm not quite sure. Zerg reinforcements. Reach the prison deck with Kerrigan in less than 8 minutes in the conviction mission. Yeah, not with the restriction I place on myself. Yeah, it's his personal gun even, so he just
You have unselected abilities, my queen.
well, the single bullet?
Them within your chamber.
The single bullet he did spend on Tychus at the end of Wings of Liberty. He blocks the shot from Tychus with his shoulder, turns around and fires a single shot, and that was the single bullet he had for Mengsk. And it stands to reason that he would have reloaded the gun in the meantime, but it was still his personal gun, so it just teleported into his hand.
Jim is doing well. He's in the med bay, but I don't think he wants to talk to anyone.
I'm here to talk to you, Valerian. You know I am going to Korhal now, correct?
I do. You plan to kill my father.
He's had this coming for a long time. I need to know where you stand.
I stand for my people. I've accepted that my father is beyond redemption, and must be removed from power.
I'm glad we understand each other.
That's actually a good point, Angel. Well, as you said, they probably did not proofread their own script, so that's probably all the explanation that you need.
Swarm host strain ready for augmentation. Discovered creature with beneficial sequences. Allow swarm host to produce flying locusts. Must consume. Acquire essence. Improve swarm.
Ah, okay. With the mutation, they can attack both ground and air units, but with the evolution, they themselves are flying. I see. I see. Okay, that's the second to last evolution mission, then just the Ultralisk left, and
Planet Cruxus 3, New Babylon. Essence found in Dominion territory. Native insectoid species. Essence contains sequences for swarm host strand. Acquire essence from nest. Will allow swarm host to produce flying locust.
And the Dominions provided the perfect targets.
we've been streaming for just less than 1.5 hours and it's already up 12 essences. Good job, Blizzard. Good job.
Terran forces obstructing route. Eliminate to proceed.
Did they manage that with that one batch? I do actually have to spawn another. Alright, but uproot now. There we go. You know, this map with the destroyed city and stuff, that looks much better than some of the actual campaign maps in this campaign. It's a bit sad. I don't even have any attacks, okay. Splotch.
Augmenting swarm host sequences.
So now they fly, huh? I mean, not the hosts themselves, but the units fly.
New strain, Kerrigan, produces locust capable of flight.
Begin the assault. Root here and lay waste to the nuclear silo.
15 damage. Wow. I thought they were weaker than that. And they outranged the tanks. Which is also quite impressive. What's wrong, Zebu? Bored or tired? Next batch, come on. Spawn! Spawn more! Okay, they actually last long enough.
One silo down. Move forward. We're going after the second.
Terran ground forces interfering. Utilize Kerrigan strain. Aerial superiority.
Don't we all? It's the stuff from which dreams are made. Dreams are made, sorry. Come on, spawn. 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 Thanks. Okay, they're already done. No, but you don't need more Vespene gas, you need more essence, my friend. That's much better than Vespene gas. And the Zergs have got you covered. Should all be in range. Ah, they've got 2 Goliaths to defend. Nonetheless. Yep. Managed. And the tank should also go. Alright, first half is done. Hooey!
Nuclear silos destroyed. Swarm invasion will continue unhindered. Preparing for next test.
Actually, I think the Nova missions have a mission where you are in the middle of a Zerg invasion.
Brood mother recently killed. Brood in danger. Local organism, ashworm, destroying swarm brood. Tunnels through crust. Escapes quickly. Elusive. Essence useful for swarm host augmentation. Take sequences.
73. Alright, where's that beast? Right there.
The Ashworm. Begin the attack.
On it. It just has 700 HP. That's going to be a piece of cake. Not going to take long at all. La 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 la. Come on, make it quick.
Worm organism tunneled into crust. Escaped to new location.
They do try to drag it out, don't they? At least it doesn't. Oh, it does heal slightly, slowly. Hey, you know what would be fun? An unskippable mission just to unlock new units. What would be extra fun? Having to fight an enemy like twice. And have them walk all the distance in between. That's really going down well. Kill it. Thanks.
Essence collected. Spinning trait strain tunnels through planet's crust. Appears at location of choice. Hatchery under attack. Swarm hosts must deep tunnel. Defend hive cluster.
That's actually convenient, I'll say. When's the next batch coming? Almost ready. There they are. It's still a bit disgusting that they just plop out of these little holes in the back.
Secondary hive cluster.
Oh, come on!
Attack. Defend.
I understand how it works, just let me get on with it. Wings of Liberty was much better in that regard. They introduced the unit in one mission and they could immediately unlock all that stuff for it. You didn't have to do extra missions just to, like, take a look at that other kind of starfighter. There we go.
Hive clusters defended successfully. Dominion dead. Must prepare swarm host sequences for integration. Returning to evolution pit. Sequences ready for integration. Await decision.
I'm not going to use the unit anyway, but I think the creeper strain is a bit cooler. It also generates creep, which is a nice idea, so let's go for that. That's true, it basically started with Wings of Liberty, but I still think that the Wings of Liberty missions as a whole were more exciting and well designed. Though I can't always quite put my finger on it, but it's... Like, I remember the one mission, like, last stream, where we went down into that laboratory, and that mission was just the one before fighting the Root. And that was just so super boring, where you had to destroy the hybrids. And not only were like 8 or 9 hybrids that you had to kill, the map itself was just so boringly designed. It was just like lots of grey and steel, lacking in any details to make it more visually exciting. You didn't even get attacked, like your base was safe. So there was no pressure basically on it, and...
My queen, you radiate with power.
Oh, we're fully leveled. Look at that. 4 extra damage, isn't that nice? So we deal 50 damage now. Okay. I think I'll go back to the wild mutation, that's pretty good. And hey Jack, welcome, welcome. Well, I'm not crafting stars, I'm collecting essence. That's a whole different thing. Let's see, Apocalypse. Deal 300 damage to enemy units and 700 damage to enemy structures in a large area, but it has a 5-minute cooldown. The Leviathan. Or Primal. I don't like the Primal Zerg. Let's go with Apocalypse. I think the Primal Zerg are silly.
Inform the brood mothers. The swarm moves on Korhal.
Huh?
At last, Mengsk will suffer for his crimes.
Huh? Wait, were there missions after that one? 23 out of 27. There's one more evolution mission, so that's 24. There's the Korhal mission, that's 25. So there's still 2 more missions, supposedly. But I don't remember there being any missions after you kill Mengsk. It's on Korhal. Ah, it's not a mission, it's just travel. Okay, my mistake. My mistake.
I'm going to Korhal. It's time.
Why are you telling us this, Kerrigan?
There will be ruin, destruction. Millions can die amid the chaos. Valerian, your people will need a leader.
You're right, Kerrigan. They will.
If I'm to be that leader, I'll ask only one thing of you. Bring your swarm down outside the city. That will give us time to evacuate.
Korhal is going to be the most difficult battle of my life, and you're asking me to make it harder.
I am.
I was wrong about you, Valerian. You're not like your father. I'll give you your chance. Make the most of it.
I remember the final mission, but what was the mission before? But I don't remember the mission anymore. Hey, it's a relay satellite. I think it's also the same model that's flying around in the Starcraft I menu.
I sense a broad frequency emanating from the palace in Augustgrad.
Yes, I sense it too. I can hear.
Dominion forces, this is your Emperor, Arcturus Mengsk. Korhal is under attack by the Zerg swarm. Our special weapons lab has been destroyed. Our defenses stripped. Any fleet that can hear my voice, return to Korhal. The seat of human power is under assault. Come, men. Defend your home.
Trapped like a rat in a cage, aren't you, Arcturus?
He was also a much more interesting character in StarCraft 1. Here he's been turned into a two-dimensional, two-bit dictator.
My queen, the swarm has assembled above Korhal. The brood mothers await your command.
Tell them to hold position in orbit. Stay out of range of the planet's defenses.
Dominion fleets are converging on our position. Terran troops are arriving from all over the sector.
Broodmother Kalisa, hear me. Have your Leviathans form a blockade. Kill anything coming into the system. Nothing will stop us. Korhal is mine. I need a weapon to destroy Korhal's orbital defenses, and I need it fast.
Can modify virophage sequence. Would concentrate bile. Expel as projectile.
Can you get it working in time?
Survival of swarm dependent on evolution, iteration, trust process, trust sequences. Swarm will not fail.
Well, that's good. He works good under pressure, I guess.
I have never seen so many Terrans. They are pulling everything back to defend this world.
Their orbital defenses will kill millions of us before we even hit the ground.
The Terrans have no chance. We are numberless. We are the swarm.
I still would like to know what the Zerg actually eat. A swarm of that size needs to consume something.
The swarm is engaged with Korhal's orbital defenses. We are ready to begin the surface invasion.
Yeah, but if they eat each other, then the swarm should have died out ages ago, because I don't think I need to tell you that that's not sustainable. Because, like, each time some energy gets lost and blah blah blah. Newton's dynamics and, I don't know, thermodynamics, whatever. Oh, that's right, they do have the creep, that's true.
My queen, your Leviathans are in position.
Unleash the swarm.
We will lose countless drop pods in the opening moments.
We're sending millions. Even if only a fraction gets through, it'll still be more than enough to take out these orbital defenses from the ground.
But in the long run, the creep would basically drain the planet, and then in the long run they would basically starve. That's probably not a problem for them, but...
A bio-launcher has broken through the orbital defense network.
Zerg! Blast it!
Dominion ground forces
Splot.
have secured this area. Our bio launchers cannot survive without support.
I'm going to handle this personally.
Why does that one have like an explosion around? Never mind.
The drop pods. They should be centered around this region. Alert me the moment one breaks through. I'll make sure the launcher survives.
Right, it's finally a proper base strategy mission again. Okay, let's get started. You morph into that. You morph into that. You kill that. You're not team number 2. You retreat into the corner. You retreat into the corner. We've got the evolution chamber already, that's good. Can spawn zerglings. Let's see what else. You go there and work. All the drones we can get. Ah, there it is already, okay. I do have the regeneration, that's good.
I am the swarm.
Let's see. Let's just wait until the economy gets going.
You've made a grave mistake. Setting foot on my world, Kerrigan.
My world, Kerrigan.
I will deliver you and your swarm back to whatever hell you crawled out of.
Big words. Let's see you back them up. Okay, defend by launch has 5. We've got 50. Yeah, the double drone spawn is just gold. Okay, that's one too many, so you go on. No, actually, you built me something. You built me another evolution chamber. Ah, there they are. Retreat. Existing units never properly defined that both the hive mind and individual beasts. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like in Starcraft 1, they were basically a proper hive mind. But Starcraft 2 tries to rectify that to some degree, and that just starts breaking down the game's internal logic, basically. Wait, let's see about that. Vulnerable. Because I've got a big batch of zerglings here with me.
What is it this time?
More zerglings. That's fine. Kill that roach. That's just a waste of biomass. Kill it! Kill it! There we go.
Network is destroying most of our bio launchers in orbit.
Which means we can't afford to lose the ones that get through. No time like the present. Retribution will be mine.
Okay, this is working. Stronger ground attacks. That's 6. That should be fine. Yeah, let's just push that. There we go.
The swarm conquers all.
It was established without an overman and separate they go feral. Yeah, okay, it's not a union of minds in that case, but it was much more hive-mindy in StarCraft 1 because you just had the only creatures with a personality were the commanders basically, and the rest really were just drones to receive orders. You morph into the hive. You morph into the Ultralisk then. Reinforcements coming back. You stay there. What's that? Ah, just garbage.
It is time.
Okay, I've got a nice batch of zerglings at least. And there's the next one. Ah, there it even says next one landing in 1 minute and a half. They're researching. I do need an expansion basically. That's morphing, that's morphing.
Retribution will be mine. Our conquest continues.
But they are enslaved because it's actually explained in the manual of StarCraft 1. I did read that a little bit last time, I think. that the Zerg, the original Zerg, were just like these tiny little worms that could burrow into the nervous system of a creature and take it over, so the Zerg are really built around enslavement, pretty much. But I've got Hydralisks, but I don't have that much Vespine. Also with an Ultralisk then. Also Spire or two. Let's build one here. And another one here. Okay, and then not.
Mengsk will suffer.
Okay, the next one is coming in soon.
We adapt.
I do need more Vespine. That's going to be the bottleneck for at least a little bit.
The next bio
Until I can secure more resources.
Korhal's defenses.
Ah, I could also build lurkers. Lurkers. Another spire here. I do like the double research, basically. Ah, cool, I got some extra Hydras.
Yes.
And an uprooted spine crawler. Let's just place that here. Why is there a creep in this area? Ah, because the thing is placed there. Never mind.
These gates lead to the Terran capital. Destroy them, and my brood can enter Augustgrad.
Ah, nice, a bonus objective, okay.
If I have time.
We still need the next. Ah, there they are.
Without limit.
Attack. Since we're already there, let's just keep pushing.
We adapt.
So there must be some kind of expansion. Okay, we are still too weak for this one. But we cannot already burn down the one bunker.
Boldly.
And the Zerglings I do get back, so that's not a big a deal. Next landing. Okay, that's not too far. Resources. Ah, wait, there's something up there.
Retribution.
Let's check that out.
Your queen.
Hydralisk cost 50 each. Let's build a batch.
We require more Vespine gas.
The Viking is still one of the dumbest designs I've ever seen, I think. Let's actually do the apocalypse here. Just want to see it. Okay, it's just this big psychic explosion, I see. Works for me.
We are without limit.
That burns down. Let's buff them up. Reinforcements. There we go. Okay, some kind of achievement. Don't know what for.
Swarm conquers all.
Oh dear, more bunkers. Okay, let's retreat.
Make your peace.
But we have found at least a location for the next expansion.
Our conquest continues.
I know. I'm already pulling back. I'm already pulling back. I lost some Hydralisks, sadly. Mutations are complete. Let's go for the highest degree of ranged attacks. Costs me a lot of Vespine, but it's okay. I will also need to build up a flying squadron.
We adapt. What is it this time?
But with a good Mutalist squad I can also defend two places at the same time.
Boldly.
Okay, this is coming. This is still alright. Circlings are respawning, that's fine. This is researching. That's too expensive. Mutalisks cost 100 each, right? Yeah, 100.
Launcher is about to arrive on Korhal's surface.
If I got that gate, I would get a little... it's not even that heavily defended, I think, so I should go for that next. Once this is secured.
Make your peace.
Ah, look at that. Ooh. Double Ultralisk even. That's tasty. Let's expand a little bit here. Also here, just because we can. Right. Only a small batch of Hydras, so let's build as many as we can. There we go. They're not mounting any meaningful attacks though, so that makes it easy for now. There they are. Sniped.
Marquis, the next bio-launcher is landing in hostile territory.
Yeah, but isn't hostile here.
Must be destroyed to secure the landing area.
I know, I know.
Eliminate the Queen of Blades.
At least I've got the Ultralisk, so this should work. And as usual, the game just spawns in extra enemies, extra units for me. Buffed up Ultralisk are sight to see. Cut them up into little piece. What the hell? Let's retreat to creep so they heal a bit faster. Okay, I will need a building unit. You start building my next outposts. Ah, look at that. Ha! Even more. There we are.
Yes.
Little swarm, little swarm. Yeah, healing is a bit slow. Let's spread the creep. Mutation complete, that's nice. We've got... Ah, they are attacking. We've got plenty of Hydralisks now. Let's also build the Ultralisk cavern. There it is. It's expensive, but let's get that. Let's get ground carapaces.
Our conquest continues.
2 minutes should be sufficient to clear this up. Yeah, it's just a single bunker. But this mission is more fun. I like this one. You've got some base building. You've got some timing, sure, but it's all manageable. The map has nice design, nice corridors and areas and stuff like that. So it's visually interesting. It's in terms of like movement and routes, it's interesting. And huh? Where are they going? I thought they would support me on this. Never mind. Whatever.
Retribution will be mine.
Okay, let's move into defend. You spawn in some drones already. You're building. I need a greater spire. Do I need lurkers? I'm more in the offensive here. I don't really see the need for lurkers, to be honest.
Yes.
A few more Ultralisks could be good. Like maybe... I also need some more Overlords, that's true. Let's just spawn as many as we can.
Mengsk will suffer.
You build me more Vespine and you.
The next biolauncher is making landfall. Prepare for its defense.
I'm prepared. Alright, we've got enough resources for 2 Ultralisks, so let's get building.
Speak.
Oh, they gave me some extra Mutalisks, that's good. I've got 7, that's a respectable batch.
It is time.
Oh, there they are. Leave them alone.
We adapt. No time like the present.
That was easy. Okay, 2 more here. Better ground carapaces, there we go. Needs more Vespine. Oh, I lost 2 actually, 2 Mutalisks. That's a shame. I'm already running low on minerals here. Ah, look at that. They do have the, yeah, they gain life. Ah, they gain life back from attacks. I've got that upgrade.
Our conquest continues.
That's another gate. Might as well go for that, I think.
We adapt.
Ah, wait, once the Ultralisk are there, once that's there. 29 damage, that's so good.
Biolauncher will arrive in enemy territory.
Well, this is pretty much cleared out already, so that's fine.
Make your peace.
Sacrifice the Zerglings. They are not a loss. I can always get them back. Da-da-da-da-dum. That's that.
Another gate has fallen. Flood their pitiful city.
And then let's clear out the rest of this. What else do we need? Better flyer attacks. This is the researching. Oh, they got another bunker. Not for long. And a tank. Okay, the tank could be a bit unpleasant. They are upgrading, actually. Okay. Oh, they are taking my expansion. Well, let's finish this here first. And then retreat here. Might lose that. Let's retreat the drone just so it can rebuild immediately. I need a bigger Mutalisk squadron. So they can take care of stuff like that.
What is it this time? No
Okay,
time.
destroyed.
Present.
Landing in 140. That's alright. Build a few more of these. I know, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Speak.
We should morph units that can attack flying units. Morphing Hydralisks or Mutalisks will allow us to destroy the enemy's flyers.
This is the second to last mission. Do you really think I didn't understand how this works?
Night Wolves, you have your orders. Remove the Zerg threat.
We adapt.
Okay, what are they going for? Apparently my main force. That's actually good, because my main force is pretty strong. Let's give them a bit of carapaces. Yeah, piece of cake.
This time. Boldly. No time.
The final bio-launcher is about to arrive. Prepare for its defense.
That's unpleasant, so many tanks.
We adapt.
We also still need to destroy the last gate before the mission ends.
Make your
Because I do want all the objectives.
yes.
So let's try and grab that. Oh wait, it's down here. My mistake. Not up there. Which mutation is that? Okay, higher damage, better carapaces. There we go.
The swarm conquered.
The Dominion destroyed a bio-launcher. I will alert you when its replacement
Ah,
arrives.
damn it, it was too slow. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Let's get this instead.
The final gate has fallen. Move quickly.
Zagara, take your brood into the city while I secure the bio-launchers.
Yes, my queen.
Let's see. Zerglings. Mutalisks. What's with the Vespine gas? I need more. I also need to destroy this.
Make your peace. Our conquest continues.
I could build up another expansion. Actually, why not? Got plenty of resources. Ah, the Thor is actually pretty strong against Mutalisks. I see. Let's take care of this one first. No attacks from there.
What is it this time?
Mineral field.
Speak. This world is
Alright. Let's bring them back into position. They're producing. This is building up. And next one is coming down. Perfect. And I've still got all my Ultralisk. I mean, this is pretty heavily wounded, but they are fairly survivable. I do wonder what's up there, though. Must be a base, right? Yeah, they probably have like just a central base here which spawns all these units.
Your queen listens. No time like the present.
Our forces are under attack.
We are without limit. The swarm conquers all.
Doesn't seem to be that strong, actually. Interesting.
I am the swarm.
Let's concentrate here on this side first.
The final bio-launcher is about to arrive. Prepare for its defense.
The swarm is met.
Okay, this is cleared out. Apparently this is really just a spawn area. They don't have a base there. They just
Your peace.
create enemies out of thin air. Okay. A whole bunch of Mutalisks, please.
Retribution will be mine.
I'm also running low on Hydralisks by now.
It is time.
Okay, this is fully upgraded.
The hive
This is us still researching. And this is dealt with. Just regenerate really quick. There you go. There, 21 Ultralisk. That should be fine. What else could we do? One here, one here. Let's just start this. I don't really need it anymore because the mission is pretty much over.
Retribution.
I've got nothing else to do with the time. And I could mount a flying attack maybe against that base. 21 Ultralisk is pretty strong. Well, they do have a Thor. But I think I can just power through. Oh, they have another Thor. Oh dear, oh that's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think the Thor deals area damage or something, that's the problem.
It is time. Your queen listens.
There it is.
Korhal's defense cannons have been
Destroyed with snot.
is gathering on the surface.
Destroy the Dominion's bases. Drive them into the city.
Oh wait, there's another objective, okay. Destroy the bases, that's gone, that's gone.
Speak.
So they probably mean this one?
No time like the present.
But marks, but there's no base here. Let's just destroy this one for good measure.
Make your peace. I am...
Our forces are under attack.
What is it this time?
Their speed guides are exhausted.
No time like the... It is time. The
Okay.
swarm conquers all.
There must be like maybe one missile turret or something that I missed. Let's actually just send them the flyers. Why wait? Yep, there's nothing there. A missile turret. Actually two, to be honest, but... Okay, that was it. Done.
Dominion forces are in full retreat.
Isha, have my broodmothers deploy their forces. Zagara, move your brood further into the city. Take up positions around the palace.
Yes, my queen.
It's time to dethrone the Emperor.
I guess we can get started with the Legacy of the Void tonight, if this pace keeps up. Let's see. Destroy 3 August got grades before the 5th spy launcher. Yeah. Had I paid more attention, I could have done that. Easily, probably, as well, but I was lax there for a minute. Or two, maybe.
Your revenge is close now. Nothing can stop it.
Don't underestimate Mengsk. He is by far the most cunning enemy we've ever faced. If I should fall, you must take the swarm from Korhal.
Flee? This is not the way of the Zerg.
Yet it is my will. You will obey my command, and take the swarm to seek our true enemy. Find Amon. Destroy him before he can enslave the swarm again.
you command.
To be honest, I don't really see Sagara pulling that off. She's not that good.
Here you are, at the enemy's doorstep. It is almost over.
I don't think it will be that simple. It never is with Arcturus. He thinks around you, that one. He knows where you'll walk before you do.
But you've been part of so many of his plans. As accomplice or victim? I am sure you learned a trick or two, yes?
I did. We'll find out very soon if I was a good student.
There were so many ways to fail. I feared we would not make it to the surface, but we did. You have made us so powerful, but when you have your revenge, will you leave us?
I am one with the Swarm, Isha. If we survive this fight, we have even greater battles ahead. We will face them together. You sit in that palace like a spider at the center of its web. But your web is falling apart around you, Mengsk.
How did that Brannigan say it? And when all the puzzle pieces come together, it will fall apart like a house of cards. Checkmate, or something like that.
I have seen more of the Terrans than ever before. In some way, I feel sorry for them.
How so?
They have their nations and their clans, but each one of them is alone inside. I wish I could help them by taking their essence for the Swarm, and then killing them.
You've spent too much time with the Haka. You should maybe stand on this side of the room. As far away as possible.
The Terrans have no idea you're with me. They don't know about the Primal Zerg.
We will collect them.
You will surprise them. They have always used our psionic connection against us.
The Primal Zerg do not have this connection. The Primal Zerg do not need this.
Exactly.
He did not say essence a single time. I'm surprised.
Ultralisk strain ready for augmentation. Dominion laboratory discovered on Korhal. Experimenting on Ultralisks. Able to turn research against them.
This one should be interesting. Also because I just simply use Ultralisk instead of many of the other units. But I think these upgrades are also, both are pretty strong.
Dominion Xeno Research Facility, Metis. Zerg inside. Can capture. Can use.
Mengsk certainly wants to keep us out, but we can use his own specimens against him. An Ultralisk. I can do a lot with this one. Hear me, Ultralisk. Break free. Fight to the door. Kill anything in your path.
What a stupid order. It was already trying to break. Never mind.
What is going on in there?
But at least on this mission we get to play around with Ultralisk, so that already makes it more fun than some of the others.
There. Destroy that containment cell and free those Ultralisks.
Nice.
Toxic compound released. Great potential. Bonding to Ultralisk sequences. Noxious strain. Releases poisonous explosion. Damages enemies in target area.
I didn't sign up for this. I want this facility under control now.
Yep, just deals crazy area damage. On top of the high damage that they deal anyway. Every 10 seconds, 20 damage to enemy ground units nearby. That's pretty strong.
Contain those specimens, or the Emperor will have your head! What are you people doing? Shoot them!
More? Oh no. Turn around maybe?
Research facility crippled. Specimens freed. Proceeding to subsequent battleground. Outskirts of August Grad. Military housing. Supply center. Facility must be destroyed. Experimental nuclear weapons produced within.
The bridge is guarded by Dominion forces. Move forward. Secure the passage.
What's an experimental nuclear weapon? I mean, we've got that pretty figured out how that works.
Ultralisk incoming.
Fire the warhead! Now!
Sir, it's still experimental. We don't know what it'll do.
Fire the damn warhead now!
Analyzing damage. Radioactive compound infecting Ultralisk.
Make use of it.
Integrating with atrophied evolutionary path. Ultralisk strain Torask. Resuscitates dead tissue. Revives creature.
If it's that easy to just adapt to
Continue the assault.
any kind of weapon, then why don't they do that all the time, on the fly? Don't question it, don't question it too much.
What are these ugly things?
Put those monsters down and keep them down!
Cocoon forms upon death. Will revive momentarily.
That is pretty fast, though it only has 300 hit points. That is destroyable before it actually spawns. Ah, it's stuck.
I will turn this city into a radiated ruin if I have to. Another warhead!
Oh, I actually lost one. Wasn't ready to respawn yet. Ah, the air. Don't feel like waiting.
Additional Ultralisks ready.
Ah, there we go.
Delivering now.
What evolution? What's she talking about? One of the better evolution missions.
Facility destroyed. Experimental weapon production no longer possible. Will prepare Ultralisk sequence. Returning to evolution pit. sequences ready for integration. Await decision.
I mean, they're both pretty fun, but I think I will take the poison one. That's just going to be so good against hordes of enemies. Let's evolve. Hello, Noxious. Alright, so we've got that done. There's supposedly still 2 missions. What's the next one?
Your broods are ready, my queen. The invasion of August begins at your command.
There's still one more before we actually storm the palace, it seems.
Kerrigan, look at what you have wrought. Thousands dead, all for your revenge.
Their blood is on your hands, Arcturus. You made every part of this happen.
I have done great and terrible things, it is true. And I would again, to protect humanity from monsters like you.
You use words like weapons, Arcturus, but words cannot save you now.
Oh, I have other weapons. I just wanted to say goodbye, Kerrigan.
Our outlying broods are being eradicated.
The Terrans have deployed a Psi Destroyer. It corrupts our own hive mind, ripping us apart from the inside. The field will quickly kill any Zerg who enters it.
Understood. Listen to me, all of you. The Dominion will launch an assault in a moment.
A diversion to keep us from dealing with the Psi Destroyer.
Yes, and we're going to let them think we're diverted. Zagara, you have the swarm. Hold the middle. Stukov, take a force and screen her flanks. And Dahaka, this is your moment.
I think this one I remember.
Uses this Psi connection you share. But I do not have a Psi connection. I will not need it.
Exactly. Gather your pack.
This one I do remember. I think that's also a pretty fast one. You just rush through with like a horde of units. I think there's no base building involved either.
Let's see what your Psi Destroyer can do, Mengsk. Swarm is going to be torn apart. We have to shut down this field now. Dahaka, this is the central hub of the Psi Destroyer. We're going to bring it offline permanently. The Psi Destroyer uses power links to extend its range. Disable them, and the field will shut down temporarily.
This field poses no threat to me. I will rip apart this power link myself.
Once the field is down, I'll command the swarm and destroy their defenses.
Then it is time to act.
Ah, it's another hero mission. What can you do? You can also mend, you can jump up and down cliffs, you can burrow. And he's pretty strong. Alright.
What is that creature?
Okay, question. Does him saying essence as a unit quote count?
Yes. Essence flows. I follow.
Because if we count that, then this will explode. Completely.
So much essence.
I think I will be merciful and not count that.
A Terran machine hides above. I will destroy it.
But if it's like in the scripted dialogue, I will count it, but not as a unit code. That's a bit unfair. There seems to be resources on this map though. Is this a base building map after all?
I must go. I gather my pack. We will return and destroy the next power link.
The destroyer field is down. Prepare a hive cluster for combat.
Okay, it's still a classic mission in between.
The Psi destroyer is rerouting power. The field will reactivate shortly.
Keep me informed on its progress, Isha. For now, I'm going to crush the Dominion.
But it should have less range, right? Because...
We can soon all
Kill these clowns.
go. Attack while the field is down.
You go there. You build me another one here. Alright. Let's go. 6.5 minutes. Right.
Your queen is under attack.
Psst, your queen is under attack. That's what you're for, Kerrigan. Apocalypse is not ready yet. That could deal a lot of damage. Let's retreat. Retreat further. There's reinforcements. Let's see. This is not yet working at full capacity. This isn't working at all. Let's keep at it. More pressure. This campaign is longer than I remembered. I have a tank. All the things a tank. Okay, destroy that.
The swarm has met the enemy.
Let's destroy it. That's good. There's some reinforcements coming in again. I should also just, like,
My queen.
get that working.
More drones, you can gather minerals faster.
I know. Trust me, I've played this game before. Okay, that's too many for her alone. Powerful as she is, she's not quite that good.
Yes. I am the swarm.
But Apocalypse is halfway there at least. Okay, this still needs one batch of drones. Then that's ready. And we can just spawn in a whole bunch of Zerglings, I think. There, that's better.
It is time. Make your peace. The swarm conquers all.
Let's buff them up. That all needs to go. What? Oh, damn. Okay, you come back. Let's start pumping some resources into our economy. Get them. Alright, they're attacking from here as well. And there's also an expansion that we need to claim. I should have attacked here first, I think. Let's try and snipe the tank. Then just push in. Oh, there's another tank there. That's no fun. There we go. Okay, this is slowly building up. Next batch of workers. There we go. What's here, I wonder? Okay, I'm not lacking for Vespine for a change. Ah, let's go snipe the tank as well.
What is it this time?
Right. Still got some supply. Let's keep just building up more drones.
Energy spike detected. The destroyer field will reactivate soon.
Soon, but not just yet.
Our conquest continues.
So we are dealing good damage so far. And we are far above the limit, so let's pull some of these out. You go, and you go, and you go. I can just use them for the expansion, I guess. Last obstacle. Right, so you immediately start building one here. Including extractors. There. Build me another evolution chamber. Start building a Ultralisk then. What else could I need? I don't need baitings, I don't need roaches. Yeah, go for a spire. Let's place that here.
Yes.
Right, good start.
Kerrigan, you and your swarm will never threaten humanity again after today.
But it should have less range now, right? Because
The field returned. I've pulled back the swarm. It's up to you now.
My pack is ready, eager to destroy the power link.
do I still control? I do actually. Okay, nice. So I've got two things to deal with now. How far does this extend? How far does this go?
This device breaks out fire and death. I should drag it to me.
Okay, it's stopping. That's good. 1, 2, 3. In there. You start mining here, you start doing this, you give me one batch there. Drag the next one over. Alright. The queen listens, isn't that nice? Let's build some more overlords. Just build all the overlords. This is collecting, that's good. You could also just shut up. But it still keeps going? Oh, so it's timed. I see. Where do I have to go exactly then? Ah, tricked, yeah. Okay, it extends the range. That's bad. We're under attack.
Warning. The swarm cannot withstand the destroyer field. Our forces must pull back.
Right, maybe I should pull the spawn back a little bit after all. Where's the Haka? Where is the... There it is. Should also get started on upgrades, I think. Let's go with this and this. And a bunch of Hydralisks, of course. The usual suspects.
Destroy the power link.
Be silent. I'm on it. Don't get stressed out, Kerrigan.
Speak. Mengsk will suffer.
Got this. Ah, this can also start working. And I get... And I guess we can also start building the next spire. And let's build 2 hives.
What is it this time?
Right, we've got Hydralisks, that's good. Exploration then. What's down here? Oh wait, I can't go there. Okay. My bad. This doesn't have too many tanks at least. Lots of air. But barely any tanks.
Make your peace.
Air I can deal with the Hydralisks. That's not too bad.
Your queen listens.
What's the best approach? Probably doesn't matter really. Let's go in from the left. Look at that, that's just a huge batch.
Yes.
Charge! Oh, maybe I can also use Apocalypse here in this case against this entire base. Oh dear. Pull back, pull back. But what they can do, I can do as well. They've got a nuke. I've got this one. Fire. Yeah, but this is looking good. With these supply lines, maybe the faster Zerglings would have been good, but that has its own set of problems. Aikatapakaiki, what does that mean? Help me out here. Stronger this, stronger that. Using some Hydras, but I can take that. As long as this base gets wrecked. Reinforcements. It's time to kill everybody. Yeah, that's true. Everybody. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 Ultralisks is fine for the time being. They're wrecking shit here. They're just peacefully gathering there. Reinforcements. Anything I can do? Alright. Stronger flyer attacks just in case. I do want to build flyers after all.
Make your peace.
Oh, it's got the one lonely barracks there. And my target is there already. Not too far.
My queen, the Psi Destroyer field will reactivate momentarily.
We've still got time.
Speak.
We can destroy that building at least. Some of these flyers. Zap. There we go. How long for the hatchery? Oh, almost done. Beautiful creatures. But I will need a whole bunch of replacement Hydralisks. Gimme! Gimme!
Get back to the hive cluster. We are without.
Now there's still a turret left. We can still take that turret. Now retreat. Okay. This is all getting ready. This is still working. Getting better armor. Ah, so many resources. So many units.
What is it this time?
Beautiful. Bam. Bam. Bam.
There's only one power link left. Destroy it.
Terrans, we will break your weapon again. We come for your power link.
He didn't say essence at least.
Now will be your time. Collect their essence.
Ah! That counts.
Your queen listens.
Our forces are under attack. Primal Zerg forces arriving now.
Just to speed this up, I will take all of them with me.
Pull back. The field will destroy the swarm.
There are some units in there that I'm not allowed to use technically, but just soloing this with the Haka just takes too long. So I do like the Roach's design, I'll be honest. The colors look very nice. Come here. Well, I can still keep up with the mutations at least. Stronger weapons. You're not team 1.
Additional primal troops incoming.
Isn't that nice? Just kick them. Easy. Permanently offline. There we go.
We don't rest until that hub is destroyed. All forces strike now. For the swarm.
That should be a sufficient army, right? Let's see some bug. What the hell? Some bunkers, tanks. A cruiser. So they've got air power, more air power.
Destroyed. Kill the Terrans. Take their essence.
That counts. Alright, the Zerglings, the Hydralisks, and the Haka. They can join.
Make your peace.
What's complete? Ah, this one.
No time like the present.
Let's wait for the reinforcements and then we just assault. Full frontal. All engines straight ahead.
Yes. Retribution.
Okay. Let's go in.
I will defend humanity from you, Kerrigan.
Yeah, losses are pretty high. Oh, the Haka is dead. And I am a bit cornered here. Slightly cornered. I've still got... I've lost 2 Ultralisks already. I have to replace those.
We are without limit. Boldly. The swarm conquers all.
The Haka has been revived. Where? Oh, there he is. But they're trying to go in for an attack.
We adapt.
I do not like that.
It is time.
So let's build some more units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some Ultralisks, Hydralisks, I mean.
What is it this time? Our conquest continues.
But we did wreak some havoc at least. Once replacements are in, it should be good. So with the Ultralisk, that of course takes a while. Maybe we can get the Carapaces underway at least. Much longer for these. Almost done.
Yes.
And we've still got 2. So that will bring us to 6. Just need to destroy this, right? It's already damaged. Slight, ever so slightly, but we don't need to destroy all this. We just need to make this push here along this flank. Just 1 tank, 1 battle cruiser. The rest is just fodder. This can be ignored. There they are. $31 damage plus the 20 damage around the blast, plus the 5 damage per second to nearby enemy units. And they regain some health with every strike.
Retribution will be mine.
Ah, the battering ram.
Boldly. Speak. I am the
Don't get pulled in there.
no time like the present.
Just keep attacking up here.
Our conquest continues.
Looking good. Yep. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And it's done. Nice.
We've done it. The Psi Destroyer is finished. Zagara, report.
We are pushing the Dominion into the Imperial sector now.
Was that your last card, Mengsk? It wasn't good enough.
Nah, he still has 1 more card to play, sadly. Let's see. Destroy 20 enemy structures before the second site. Destroy field activation. The death. Okay, that's pretty easy. Don't let the hacker die by destroying a power link. That's also pretty easy. Last one.
In 1 hour, either Arcturus Mengsk will be dead, or I will. If I'm still alive, I will set out to find Amon.
The fallen Zilnaga, a being of unknowable power.
There's no way we can win.
Then why fight?
Because the only other option is to lie down and die.
Well, I never wanted to die lying down. So, fight a god to the bitter end? That sounds like a worthy death. I am with you.
I don't know, dying lying down in a comfortable bed. With maybe a nice drink at hand and a piece of cake in the other hand.
Whatever comes, I am ready, my queen.
Even if we fall and die in this battle, we've already done the impossible. We've shattered the power of Mengsk. It will be up to the Terrans to make something of the opportunity.
That means nothing to the future of the swarm.
True. But there are still broodmothers in orbit with their Leviathans. The swarm will continue, no matter what. And it will be changed. Forever.
I will remember what you told me, my queen. But now the time for words is past. Let us kill.
You're right, Cigar. And there's no one I'd rather have as my second for this battle. You've served me well, Dahaka.
I collect much essence from following.
I'm glad to hear it. I still need you in my swarm.
The essence still flows. I still change. I still follow.
That's all there is to say. Now it's time for action.
Can we still crack the 80? We're 79. It's close.
Swarm has evolved into powerful weapons.
He might help.
Greatest leader.
Greatest? Abathur, everything I've done to the swarm has been for my own revenge.
Queen determines purpose. When purpose changes, swarm changes. This our function.
You know, sometimes you're not so bad, Abathur.
Unclear.
Just give me one more essence and I'm happy.
Can you feel it, Mengsk? All your plans, and lies, and manipulations are crashing down around you. Soon, all the pain you've caused will come back to you.
Okay, let's take one last look at Kerrigan. I think Kinetic Blast is still good. Chain Reaction is still good, I think. Zarkon Constitution is super useful. Mend? Maybe Mend would actually be better. I don't use Wild Mutation all that often. Let's go for Mend. Twin Drones is amazing. Fury I like quite a lot, and Apocalypse was also pretty cool, so let's stick with that.
The Terran weapon has been shattered. Your swarm is poised to move. Only the palace defenses remain.
Alright, finale time.
The northeast sector is clear. We're behind in the eastern corridor.
It's time, Valerian.
The evacuation is still underway.
I can't afford to hold back any longer.
Promise me you'll avoid civilian centers.
I can't do that. Arcturus would see that pattern in my movements and use it against me.
Then millions will die.
All right. Just stay out of my way, and I'll do what I can.
Oh, he's having second thoughts. Maybe she's not so bad after all. Ooh, fancy.
Kerrigan,
Nice quote. I'll engrave it on your tombstone. Isha, Zagara, Stukov, Dahaka. All my brood mothers, all my queens, hear me. The time for planning and deliberation is past. Now we tear them down. Attack, and do not stop until they are all dead.
Righto. But first, let's get rid of all the useless stuff here. You go in there. You go in there.
You never should have come back to Korhal. You are surrounded by the Dominion's elite.
And yet there still won't be enough to save you. How many bodies will you hide behind?
I've had enough of your tongue. Men, whack them out.
Well, how does that quote go? We're surrounded, so we just have to attack in any direction or something like that, or I don't know. Probably something else than that, but... Wait, already? Okay. Sons of Korhal, they've even got special marines. Nice. Let's get this underway. Maybe a few more Zerglings, but let's save up the money for now. 8 damage apiece. And 75 hit points. Yeah, but they're basically war pigs, but just with a different name. Those are replaced already. Let's get started on ground carapaces this time, maybe. Just play it a bit different. Okay. Destroy the palace gate somewhere here. That's fine. This is now at full capacity. Next one. Let's also start expanding here with the creep. Okay, that's done. So I need 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. And one I will use for building anyway.
Your queen listens.
Let's do some exploring.
I sense. No, it can't be.
He has a hybrid, doesn't he? Oh no, okay.
A Terran battle cruiser is inbound on your location.
There's something familiar about Jim?
Let's finish the job.
I didn't think you would come back.
We're both tied up in whatever happens here today. We do it together.
Jim, thank you.
How sweet!
It's time you put your war face on.
Don't land! You've got a battle cruiser. Use it.
What is it this time?
Why is he landing?
Make your peace.
The idiot.
Boldly.
The fool.
Jim, weren't you supposed to be evacuating civilians?
Valerian and Horner got that handled. I had other things to do.
All right. Keep that left
Oh,
flank
oh dear.
while I go put a hurt on Mengsk.
Okay.
No time like the
Let's not sacrifice any units there. Let's instead build the Ultralisk then here. Upgrade to a hive. Maybe get another hatchery going. Like here.
Speak.
Spawn is placed here. Ah, they're going for another attack. I'm not sure how much babysitting he needs, actually. We'll have to keep an eye on him. Yeah, missile attack sounds good. This is morphing, this is morphing. And now my team 0. What else can we do? Morph into a Spire. Let's actually do that. We morph into another Spire. Alright. I do need more of everything basically. Let's get some more Overlords going. Okay, there's lots of Marines that are not sitting in the bunker. Their attacks are still doable, but they're not even that weak. They are... Okay, let's see. Okay, it's finally a siege breaker even, that's good. That's good. This is upgrading, this is coming back. Let's get some Hydralisks then. Yeah, I know. I mean, we've got 3 extractors working, so that's pretty good. But an expansion would be also... I think there's even resources here. At least on the map it shows something in grey.
It is time.
What I think I'll do is have Kerrigan snipe this one already. Prepare that. There we go. He's also assaulting. Hope he's not using up too many of his units. There we go. This is about to burn down any second. I think a few more Zerglings wouldn't hurt. You just hold there, Jim.
What is it this time?
I'll take care of this. Oh man. Oh, not these things again. The bloody warhounds. Oh, those are so annoying. But they are pushing through nicely. It's also one less direction from which to be attacked.
You'll pay for that.
What else do I need? I could do with more Hydralisks, to be honest. So just got a few more on the way. Once they're present, we will keep on pushing. It's not an amazing defense he has here. If he hadn't parked that thing and just kept it like flying, he could have used all that firepower. But no. Alright, let's explore the middle a bit.
No time.
Oh, he's got a nice park set up here.
We adapt. I am the swarm. Make your peace.
Just out of spite.
Our conquest continues.
Okay, so nothing from the middle basically. There's no base or anything there. There's no bridge here yet. But that might change later. Good progress. What we also need is, of course, the Ultralisk cavern. Ah! Attack incoming.
Speak. What is it this time? The
Right, then let's keep going here. And let's get started on the expansion. That's still holding nicely. Oh, they've got Reapers even. Death Head. Didn't know there was a special Reaper model in this game. Interesting.
We adapt.
Your swarm is assaulting Terran forces in 3 entrenched positions. If you can attack these positions from behind and destroy them, we will join the slaughter.
Sounds good.
Ready to attack the Dominion. Be ready shortly.
Ah, what a slaughterfest. Just keep healing. Ah, the Pride of Augustgrad, the cheesy healing. There goes the Pride of Augustgrad. There also goes a whole bunch of Ultralisks. Ah, they are replaceable. And we've got another base destroyed, so that's also pretty good.
Pretty big fleet coming this way.
I understand.
Taking these guys down.
I already understand. I am coming. Okay, let's get some more Ultralisks. But also let's get started on the first 2 Ultras.
Retribution.
Yes. I know. I've been listening. And let's I'll also start spending resources on possible Mutalisk upgrades. Could be good for the future. Oh, that's a big, oh dear. Sky Fury. Okay. They're really not messing around in this mission. But I like that, to be honest. This is one of the funner missions. Funner? Is that a word? Funner? Shock Division. I do like that they gave all these troops their own little names. That's some flair. Okay, one in here, one in here, one in here, so I can just do this. Okay, that should ease some pressure off Jim. But let's go back and recuperate. Okay, the needle spines should be underway, right? Let's get the melee attacks going. Loki and Thor. Ah, good to know. But I'm not really worried. I mean, I have a pretty big army. I've already cleared out big chunks of the map. Both will go for Raynor. Okay, that's fine. That's alright, but thanks for the tip. I do want to clear this entrenched position, however. Let's get this one. You just keep expanding. You as well.
Yes.
Okay, let's go for the... Ah! They're trying to protect me anyway. Go in! Go in faster! I love the respawning Zergling upgrade, it's so good.
We adapt.
Once you've built up like one big squad of Zerglings, you just don't have to worry about them anymore.
Retribution will be mine.
Okay, mutations coming in. Let's get that. That's still fine. What I don't like is that they keep filling up the empty space with more units. That factory needs to go.
No time like the present. Make your peace.
We're almost ready to attack the Dominion.
That should be easier now that the space is gone. Is this bridge even up? Okay, this bridge actually is up. Right. Group together. And this should be, I mean, this is just 2 bunkers and a bunch of infantry. That's easy. What else can we do? Carapaces.
The way is clear, Devara.
There we go.
Into the sector.
With pleasure, my queen.
Alpha Squadron, destroy that damnable ship.
Okay, that's our cue.
Might need your help on this one, Sarah.
Let's see, I've got 2 Ultralisks. Of course, I wouldn't mind more. So let's get some more. Let's get 2 more. That's working. No, wait, no, this isn't working at full capacity. Why isn't that not working at full capacity?
Retribution.
Bum 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 bum. But melee attacks. Join the main force. Oh, they just ran into Alpha Squadron. Nice. So yeah, Alpha Squadron is just half as strong as it used to be. Good job, Zagara. Good job. Anything else I can do really? I can just keep pumping up upgrades and... Ah, wait. I wanted to build a flying force. Ooh, oh, that's a lot of tanks. Yep, just some Zerglings, right, and 1 Baneling. That will go down well. I think next we will clear out this one. That's pretty close to where we are anyway. The good thing is that they don't attack the creep tumors, but they do give me vision, so this allows me some scouting bait and I can see them coming for my base.
Yes.
Okay, the Ultralisks join the main force, and you are the secondary force, and we will also, of course, build some Overlords. Ah, good thing I built these guys. Just in time. And there they go. Okay, that's 1 cruiser. That's another cruiser. That's Alpha Squadron. Or was it Beta Squadron or Bravo? I don't care. I don't know and I don't care. Flyer attacks, carapaces. This is still building up. More Mutalisks. Just build all of them. And keep attacking. Okay, pathfinding is slowly breaking down.
No time like the present. I am the swarm.
Hydralisks are looking good. That heal upgrade for the Ultralisks also really pays off. They can almost sustain themselves. Ah, never mind. One just exploded. Pride before the fall and all that. But we've got a very competent flying squadron now.
Understood. Let's finish this.
I think I lost half my Ultralisks, to be honest. Oh dear. Yeah, I've got 3. I had 6 like a bit earlier. No, not Hydralisks. Sorry. F. No, no, not my resources. Leave that be. You monsters.
Speak.
Ah, okay, you've got other... Oh, they should deal good damage against all the Terran ground forces, the aberrations. Look at that. Zombie horde. Hey, they can heal me, that's nice. I'll see myself, but... Let's add that. Let's keep going here, let's keep going here. But I will not infest that park, it's too pristine and nice. Too pure. There they are. Another 4. I also want to use the Apocalypse spell, because that's also pretty fun. Ah, that controls the bridge. This one. I see. Final flyer carapaces, the rest is already underway.
No time like the present. Our conquest continues. We are without limit.
Okay, let's get the last entrenched position.
I am the swarm.
Oh, a black hammer. Can they deal with that? They should, right? Yeah, looks fine. Looks fine. Can I maybe just use this one? Let's explode that. Kaboosh! That should make my work a lot easier. There we go.
The avenue is clear of defenders. Dahaka, send your pack into the city.
Yes, we will feast upon their essence.
Haha, 80. Made it.
Remember this, Raynor? It was nice of your criminal partner to leave it here for me.
Oh, crap. I'd recognize that signature anywhere. He sent out the Odin. Sarah.
Okay, let's go back for defense then.
Gotta finish this. Go on without me.
No, we can
Like hell I will.
we can do that.
Hold on, Jim. I'm coming. Boldly.
Once this is over, she will be coming a whole lot. Never mind. I didn't say that. My lips were sealed.
It is time.
Just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing.
The swarm conquers all.
Wonder how strong it is in this iteration. Oh, the Haka is already doing good progress here on this side.
Your queen listens.
Okay, we've got the maximum melee attacks for ground forces. Ah, okay, it's also full force. There it is. Odin. 118 for the structures. Oh dear. That might incur some losses. And even got the special portrait, that's also cool.
The Odin's down for the count.
Okay, that's good.
Don't you worry about us. We're still in this.
Circling replacements. Mutalisks are still standing strong.
To attack the Dominion. Moving out soon.
This looks pretty lightly defended. But in theory, could also ignore this. Ah, we'll just destroy it as well. Destroy everything. Destroy it all. How's that coming along? Nice. So they now deal 12 damage and have 3 armor. Good stuff.
I am the swarm. Our conquest continues.
Let's clear the way for Stukov's forces, even though with that trickle in they don't really do much anymore. Like they get one good initial wave, but after that it's really just a little distraction. I'm running low on Hydralisks, to be honest. Let's remedy that. Oh dear. Look at that. It's still possible to push through. Especially if I get Apocalypse sometime soon. I can just fire that in here. Probably destroy half their base. Ah. Okay, Jim has good timing here. Nice. Okay, the losses are considerate. Ah, dear. But this is basically all they have left. Let's pull it together a little bit. Only one Ultralisk left, the rest is gone. But I will fire Apocalypse in there. Once it's ready. There we have it. Nice. Try and heal the Ultralisk. Come on, get closer, get closer. No! So close. But Mengsk has nothing left. Just has these cannons on his gate. They look pretty cool, and then I like the sound. When they eject like the casing, that sounds really cool.
The dominion of man is stronger than you. We will see your ashes spread to the wind.
Oh, look at that. Replacement forces. Okay, Mutalisks coming in. The Mutalisks might already be enough to just win this. But I will wait nonetheless for the ground forces, and I will one final assault, and it will be done.
Now what?
Hit me!
Ready for pickup?
Well, been waiting on.
Retribution will be mine. It is time.
Come on, guys, get here. Get in.
Mengsk will suffer.
Okay, that's good enough. Attack. Just go in.
What is it this time?
Our boys are prepping to
Yep,
attack the
got it.
Heading out in a bit.
Men, stop the Queen of Blades. For humanity.
Nice.
Zagaro, take command. I have an appointment with the Emperor.
Long live the Queen.
That was a fun one, really. Classic base building against enemy base building, with a little gimmicks thrown in to keep it interesting. Less than 25 minutes. I did it in not even a whole 5 minutes difference. Too bad. Too bad.
Hello, Kerrigan. I've been waiting for you.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to escape.
Escape? My dear, I'm afraid you've got it all wrong. Really? Did you think I'd keep an animal like you close to me without some kind of insurance policy? Clearly, you are my greatest failure. Now, at long last, you will die. Change of plans.
You can never suffer enough for all the lives you've ruined, Arcturus.
Made you into a monster, Kerrigan.
Jim. For everything.
My pleasure, darling. Always was.
I now see my true enemy. He waits for me in the void, wielding powers I cannot imagine. I go to face him, having renounced everything. My humanity, my identity, the man I love. But I will not face this enemy alone. I am the Swarm.
Right. That was campaign number 2, Heart of the Swarm. It's done. Yes, this game is a Blizzard Entertainment, like we've not figured that out before. I'm still on the fence about it, to be honest. I mean, gameplay was fun enough, though missions were really hit and miss for a large part. The writing is maybe Blizzard's bottom line so far, like the lowest point. Didn't enjoy the writing all that much. But yeah, gameplay-wise it was okay. I still enjoy Wings of Liberty more in both regards. Better story and better gameplay mechanics. I mean, it's still not a bad game. It's still Blizzard during the real-time strategy heyday, basically. So it's still strong, but relatively speaking, compared to the rest, it's, I think, possibly the weakest entry in the franchise. Maybe the Nova missions are weaker, but the Nova missions I don't really count. But it's done. So it's still relatively early for me, actually. It's just midnight. And this is the weekend. So if you folks are still up for it, I would actually just get started with Legacy of the Void after like a short break to just get maybe another quick bite in and another sip. Just get some strength back. But if you want to, I can just keep playing. If you're all in the way to bed as well, then I will just start Legacy of the Void next week, but if you're still around, then I will just keep playing for another hour and a half, do some missions, take our first dip into the last big campaign. But it's up to you. I'll just let the credits zip past in the meantime. Also, we've got 80 essence. I'll have to make a last analysis, like what's the ratio between how many times I said it and the gameplay time. I'll do that once the credits are over. But there's not a looping credit, right? It does end eventually. It's kind of hurting my eyes to try and keep track of that, to be honest. International operations, Greater China, Korea, Latin America, marketing. I remember the times when a game had like 20, a game studio had like 20 employees. or when like a movie project had like just 2 minutes of credits. Thanks. As I said, Angel, it's up to you. If you want me to keep playing for a little bit longer, then I will. Are you off to bed? Well, if my dear Angel is off to bed, and he's like my main audience for this thing, then I will probably just make it a clean cut today. And then get really started on Legacy of the Void next week. Yeah, I think I'll do it that way then. I'll just let the credits slide past, and after that is done. Ooh. It actually took less time than I thought. Less than 4 hours even, but the last few missions were really pretty quick. As Angel said earlier, I think this is also like the shortest campaign out of the 3. The Protoss might even be the longest, I'm not quite sure. I will find that out soon enough. "27 missions completed." Oops. Did get a few more achievements, or not too many. Let's see. Campaign. Where can I load? Alright, load saved game. I didn't play 23 hours on this, did I? Let's see, Dominion space. 148. 4. How does this count? Ah, that's the bloody minutes of the... never mind. It's the minutes of the mission. Okay, so Wings of Liberty didn't like take me 11 hours, it just... I see. Then what does how long to beat say? How long it takes to... Let's use that then. Heart of the Swarm. 13.5 hours. Okay. Let's be generous and say 14. Whoops. So we've got 80 essence. Let's see, 14 times 60. Divide by 80. So every 10.5 minutes they're talking about essence, and as I said earlier, if you like also remove the actual gameplay time in between, then they're basically talking about it non-stop. There you have it. Can't get any more official than that. Alright, but as I said, then I will start with the Protoss campaign next weekend. And we are pretty much a bit more than halfway through with the Nova. The Nova pack isn't that long, I think. So yeah, but it's been fun so far, and I think it will keep being fun. So I wish you all a good night for now. Be well. And I might stream some Resident Evil tomorrow, just like around the afternoon or something. Ah, you're still there, Zulu. I hope it was enjoyable, even after you were drained by I don't know how many hours of OBD. So yeah, as I said, I might play a little bit of Resident Evil tomorrow. Maybe if I feel very, very brave, I'll even just push through. That might take like 6 hours or so, I don't know. It's still a bit of game left, but I'll either spread it out to 2 streams or 1 big stream tomorrow. I'll just see about that spontaneously. But for tonight, that's been it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. So, bye bye, and be